Luis is back.
Hey.
Luis! Oh, it was so sweet of you. But you don't have to apologize for leaving before we could even have dinner last night. I mean, I understand.
Oh, right. No, I completely forgot about that, Beth.
Ego, bye-bye.
Couldn't think of anything else after I ran into stupid Alistair on the wharf.
Alistair Crane?
Yeah, Alistair Crane, he offered me and my family money to leave Harmony for good.
Well, you're not gonna take it, are you?
Hell no. Told him I was gonna ruin him, and he laughed in my face.
I'm sorry, Luis, but last time you tried to nail him, you failed.
Oh, yeah, but this time's different. Yeah. I'm gonna get the goods on him this time, and then I'm gonna bring him down. And when I do, I'll get Sheridan back.
Eve, what did the lab have to say about my blood test results?
Laura, why don't you have a seat here, honey?
That bad, huh?
I want you to keep hold of yourself, okay?
Just tell me, Eve. Just tell me what's wrong with me, please.
Your white blood count is very high. Your red blood count is very low.
What does that mean?
Well, it could mean a lot of things. So the lab ran an additional test so that they could rule out a worst-case scenario.
What did this test show? Just...
Unfortunately, it confirmed it instead.
What did it say?
I'm so sorry, Pilar. You have a very rare and very serious blood disorder.
I hope you're right. And Teresa does something idiotic that will land herself in even more legal trouble.
Well, of course I'm right. Little Miss Desperado will behave so badly that Ethan will finally agree to adopt little Ethan. Teresa's son is as good as yours.
Teresa, what's going on?
Hey, you look like you're on a mission.
I found a way to stop Rebecca and Gwen from stealing my child.
Okay, I'm dying to hear how.
I'm gonna take little Ethan out of the country. And then no one can take my child away from me again.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
What's going on? Well, I wanted to talk to you about something that Sheridan mentioned earlier.
Oh, she can't decide whether Luis or Antonio is the better lover, and she wants me to sleep with both of them and then let her know my opinion.
No, actually, she suggested that Ethan and I try surrogacy. Look, if Ethan and I use a surrogate, we can have our own biological child.
Of course! I didn't even think of it.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of it either.
Well, then it's settled. Right after you and Ethan adopt little Ethan, you can give him a brother or a sister through a surrogate.
Well, actually, I was thinking we could, you know, use a surrogate instead of adopting little Ethan.
No. No, absolutely not. Not after all the trouble I have gone to here. No, we are going to take Teresa's son from her, but it's the last thing we do.
We're gonna head south of the border. Okay, Mama's family lives there, and they will protect us.
What are you gonna live on?
I'm gonna get a job.
Doing what? Honey, you never started college. You don't have any skills to speak of. What are you gonna do for money?
Mama's family will help us, and if they can't, then I don't know. I'll dig ditches. I'll clean toilets. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do for my child.
Is this disease fatal?
Possibly, yes.
God. Not now.
I'm so sorry, Pilar. I know that I've given you terrible news, but there's always hope.
I'm not crying for myself, Eve. I believe in God, the Almighty, and an afterlife. I'm not afraid to die. I'm crying for my children. I can't leave them. Not now. Not when Teresita has lost custody of Ethan. And Luis floundering without Sheridan. And Antonio is so full of rage towards his brother. And my Miguelito, my God. He's lost Charity, and he doesn't have the ability to support his child. Not when we don't have a place to live, and we have no money. I can't die without seeing Paloma one last time. I can't die without knowing what happened to my husband. I have to live, Eve. I have to live for my family. I have to.
I'm going to set up another test and determine what stage the disorder is in. And you'll have a whole range of treatment options.
There's no use. I have no health insurance. I have no money. I don't even have money to pay for my funeral expenses.
How can you possibly get the goods on Alistair Crane?
You know what the thing is, honestly? I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner.
Think of what?
Ever since Sheridan and I met, Alistair has been hell-bent on keeping us apart. He thinks if I get close to Sheridan, I'm gonna find out all the Crane secrets, all the horrible things that he's done to people, including my father. You know what? He's absolutely right. And without Crane to protect him, Dr. Ackland will cave. Then I can get him to reverse whatever it is he did to Sheridan in that psych ward. Then Sheridan and I'll be together.
No! Luis, I don't want you taking on Alistair. You could get hurt.
Well, what the hell else is he gonna do to me? He's already cost me my job as a cop. In fact, my whole family's been fired from all their jobs. They've taken away my home. Now they're trying to take away Teresa's son. I mean, seriously, what the hell else can the old man do?
Luis has threatened me and my empire with ruin if he ever gets his manos on anything he can use against us. The key to keep that from happening is to make sure Sheridan doesn't remember that she still loves Luis and would do anything for him, even betray her own family, to help Luis destroy me. So, Dr. Ackland, it's vital that my daughter continue to think her one true love is Antonio. See that she does. If you don't, Sheridan's death will be the price of your failure. Oh, and Ackland, have a nice day.
Lord, don't you dare start talking about funerals. Now, this disorder can be treated successfully.
Not when there's no money to pay for the bills.
Just don't worry about that now.
Eve, I know you're trying to help me, and I appreciate it. But I simply cannot afford more tests, much less treatment. That's just all there is to it.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, Pilar. Maybe there's something I can do.
I just wish Sheridan would keep some of her opinions to herself.
Well, she and Ethan both think the same thing, that it would be cruel to take Teresa's child from her.
Cruel. No, what's cruel is what Teresa did to you. Literally stabbing you in the back when you delivered her son, then killing your baby and leaving you as barren as the land around Chernobyl.
Wow, okay? That's harsh even for you.
No, we are going to take Teresa's son away from her, whether you or Ethan or Sheridan wants to or not.
hope Woody keeps Teresa under wraps. I hate for her to do something stupid to try to get little Ethan back.
Okay, you know, maybe you guys don't understand what I'm feeling because you don't have children. But little Ethan is, well, he means the world to me. And I can't imagine living without him. So, I don't know, I pretty much would rather die than lose him.
Okay, I don't like you talking like this. I mean, come on, you're supposed to be the optimist. The one that always try to make things work out in the end, right?
Yeah. And that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to take matters into my own hands. I mean, I know that I don't have money and I don't have power to fight Rebecca in court, but what I can do is strike when she least expects it, right? So she would think that I would be completely crazy to kidnap my child again. So that's what I have to do. Okay? So, Fox, Whitney, are you in or out?
You are my passion for life.
Luis, you can't just go after Alistair Crane. He's one of the most powerful men in the world, and he didn't get that way by letting people walk all over him. If you go head to head with Sheridan's father, God only knows what could happen.
Betty is right now.
All right, look. I appreciate your concern, okay? But Alistair is just a hateful old man, okay? He's not some evil...
I wouldn't underestimate Alistair if I were you, Luis. I mean, from what little I know about him, he's capable of almost anything.
Luis is a fool. If he dares to take me on, he'll pay a high price. Not only will Luis cost Sheridan her life, he will die as well.
How can you help me pay for more tests, much less the cost of treating me?
The Crane Foundation. They have a discretionary fund at the hospital for the doctors to use as they see fit. And I can arrange to have it pay for whatever you need.
Oh, Eve, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be such a burden to you.
You could never be a burden to anybody. You know, the most important thing for you is your stress level. You know, you just can keep this stress down. It can go a long way towards helping to curb the effects of this disorder.
Yeah, right. I'll just pretend that I have a home and a job and that my family is not in turmoil. Right.
I know it won't be easy, honey. But there's a lot of studies that say a positive outlook can do a lot to improve this situation.
Okay. If you think it'll help, Eve, I'll try to stay positive. That's a tall order, to have to fight this disease and Rebecca.
Gwen, this is no time to go soft about adopting little Ethan. Now, you've got to find your backbone. You have to set your eye on the prize and go for the gold. You gotta make Teresa pay for what she's done to you. You have to take her child away from her. And then you find some woman to bake your egg and Ethan's stuff in her oven till the kid pops out.
Ladies, I thought I heard voices in here.
Ah, Ethan, I was just talking to Gwen about little Ethan's boarding school. You see, Julian and I have decided not to waste our time in checking it out. I mean, how bad can it be? And even if it is, well, little Ethan won't have to read Oliver Twist. He can live it. So, if you'll excuse me, I want to go check out summer camps. I mean, we certainly don't want little Ethan underfoot for 3 whole months.
Honey, I can't believe how cavalier she is towards little Ethan.
Well, we could have changed that if you actually would have agreed with me to adopt little Ethan, right?
Right. I'll be in the library.
Gwen, what was that all about? Go on, make nice. Come on.
Teresa, the last time you tried to take little Ethan, Rebecca had you arrested. This time she could have you shot.
I mean, Fox is right. You can't try to steal little Ethan from the mansion again. It's dangerous, honey, not to mention crazy.
I know. Well, good. But I have to do it anyway.
Come again.
Okay, and I gotta do it by myself.
No, Teresa, wait a second, no.
Look, I can't wait. If I don't act now, it could be too late, you know? Okay, so, well, this is goodbye then.
Wait, hold on a sec. What do you mean this is goodbye?
Well, I mean, I gotta get little Ethan, and then we gotta get out of the country, and I can't, talk to my family because they're gonna try to talk me out of it. So could you guys, say goodbye to them for me?
Okay, just try to think about this before you
Can you also tell them that I love them, please? And then I'll be in touch as soon as I can. Okay. All right.
Teresa, no, wait a second. Hey, I'm not gonna let you do this.
Please don't tell me that I can't do this. Okay, little Ethan is my child. He's my flesh and blood, and Rebecca stole him from me, so I have to get him back. Okay, so just don't try to stop me.
I'm not.
I'm sorry, what?
Man, I can't let you do this alone, Teresa. I'm coming with you.
Thank you so much.
Am I the only one here that sees that this is a very, very bad idea?
No.
No, Whitney, you just gotta understand that I love little Ethan more than my own life, and I can't just abandon him because Rebecca, she bewitched a judge and she bedazzled a judge into taking my rights away as a parent. And I have to be with my son, and he needs to be with me, not in that house of horrors.
Yeah, well, even so, what you're planning to do,
It's the only choice that I have left. Look, when, little Ethan and I get where we're going, I'm gonna be in touch, okay? I promise.
God, I love you. I mean, you're the best friend I ever had.
I love you too. You know, no one's ever had a better friend than you. Right.
Goodbye.
Gwen.
Honey, when I said before that you had the chance to save little Ethan from being raised by my mother and Julian, but refused, I'm sorry. I snapped at you, and I did not mean to. It's just, you know how my mother gets when it comes to little Ethan. And even though I snapped at you, and I'm sorry for that, I still think that I'm right in wanting to adopt little Ethan, honey. I think it would be the best thing for him.
Gwen, I really don't want to get into this again. I mean, you know how I feel.
I know you don't want to take Teresa's son from her. I know.
That's right. Besides, I mean, Teresa may well be able to overturn the judge's custody decision on appeal. And then no one will be able to adopt her son. So, look, either we wait to adopt, or we have to come up with some other way to be parents.
Well, actually, I think I may have come up with another way.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking to Sheridan earlier, and she mentioned that you and I, would try surrogacy.
Surrogacy?
Yeah, we could have another woman carry our biological child.
I can't believe we didn't think of this before.
I know. So you like the idea, then?
I love it. No, I love it. It's a great idea.
Oh, good.
Honey, I mean, we can have a baby. I mean, we can have our own baby. This is great.
For me to sit back and let Alistair ruin other people's lives? No, that's not gonna happen. He's gotta be stopped, and it might as well be by me.
Well, my ding-dong daughter sunk yet again. Boy, I have never seen Louise so determined. You know, the veins bursting, the nostrils flaring, and those muscles were so nice and tight. I like that part. Boy, it won't be long before Louise reveals all of Alistair's secrets, including the fact that he was Charlie, your accomplice in kidnapping Sharon and stealing her baby.
Could you shut up? I cannot think.
Louise is gonna know that Martin is his son with Sharon, and they're gonna go flying off into the sunset together, and you little missy, you're going to jail where you belong. Yeah.
No, that is not gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that will. Hey, Bethy! Hey, Bethy, where you going? Oh, where's the gin? Precious better not have finished it all, 'cause I need a drink.
So, what happens next?
Well, I'm gonna order an additional test to assess where you are, and I'm hoping that you were diagnosed early enough so that we can just beat this thing together.
I hope so.
And remember, avoiding stress is part of any cure. Okay.
I understand.
Good.
Eve, I don't mean to pry, but you seem really stressed lately, and I can sense the tension between you and Whitney.
Yeah, yes, there's a lot of tension between Whitney and me right now, yeah.
You're doing me this amazing favor to pay for my medical expenses, so if I could be like a sounding board or somebody you can turn to as a friend, please just don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you, Pilar. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. But talking about my problems with Whitney is not gonna help me solve them.
What about Grace? Why don't you call her in Italy? I know she had problems with the girls before she left, and I'm sure she can empathize with your situation with Whitney.
Grace knew a lot of my secrets. I mean, just secrets and things that you keep private, you know, for one reason or another.
And now, without Grace here, you must feel so alone.
Yeah, Pilar, a lot of people think that my life must be perfect, but it's not. My life, like me, is far from perfect. The truth is, Whitney found that out firsthand.
Eve, you can unburden yourself with me. I've kept Ivy's secrets well over 25 years. I can keep yours.
Oh, God, that bitch, Pilar. How did you put up with her for so long?
She was good to me and my family, although that kindness came with a price. I knew that Ethan was Sam's son, almost from the beginning.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was a terrible burden to carry. Absolute terrible burden. I knew other things as well. Things I suspect have to do with you and Whitney and Julian.
Like, what kind of things do you know?
Ivy had photos of you and Julian together, and she was using them to blackmail you to try to win Sam away from Grace.
Oh, my God, you knew about that all this time? That's been more than 5 years ago. Oh.
See, Eve, you can trust me to keep a confidence.
Oh, God, Pilar. I wouldn't even know where to start. I met Julian when I was singing in the original Blue Note in Boston. He came in there one night and he just swept me off my feet. He said that he knew people that could make me a star, and maybe he did, I don't know, but after a while it didn't even matter because we were so head over heels in love with each other. Anyway, that's how the photos came to be. when Alistair found out that Julian planned on marrying a woman of color, Julian Crane, heir to the Crane Empire, he bullied him and he threatened him until he left me and married Ivy. God, I used to hate him so much for abandoning me that way. But I don't anymore. I know he did the best he could with this monster that he has for a father. And I still can't believe that Alistair Crane had our baby just kidnapped right out of the hospital the night he was born.
You and Julian have a son? Who is he? Where is he?
Whitney, what's wrong?
Well, you know, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but I know I can trust you with anything.
Your life.
First I lose my mother, and now it looks like I've lost Teresa.
Why? What happened?
Well, Teresa is planning on sneaking into the Crane mansion with Fox's help, getting little Ethan and taking him out of the country.
Man. Look, I won't say anything to anybody, but I think Teresa's making a mistake. A big one.
Who's there? Well, I guess I have to see for myself. Why am I not surprised? What are you doing? You left the door open. You're letting all the heat out.
Right. Yeah, look at that. Guess it didn't, Look at that. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go see little Ethan.
Oh, well, tell him how much you enjoyed boarding school.
Yeah, I hated it.
Then lie. You just lied to me, Fox. Something is going on.
That was close.
Yeah, Rebecca almost saw me.
Yeah, well, she didn't see you. That's the important thing, right?
Yeah. Thank you again for helping me get my little boy back.
Full in love, what can I say?
You're my hero.
Mommy!
Listen, you and I, we're gonna go on a really, really big adventure right now, but we gotta be really, 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 really quiet, okay? All right, just stand up right here. We're gonna get on the jacket. Can you put the jacket on for me? Thank you again for sneaking me onto the estate in the back seat of your car. We gotta take it from here, okay? I mean, I don't want you getting into any trouble, so.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Fine. Listen, you two be careful, all right?
Okay.
Be careful. And you call me when you get wherever it is you're going, all right?
I will. I will.
Here, can you take this?
Oh my.
Take all that, okay?
My goodness.
I'm gonna take my car.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the back stairs down and I'm gonna distract Dragon Lady. You need to make tracks, okay?
Okay. I love you. Fox, I love you.
You be careful.
Okay.
See ya.
Ready, sweetheart? No quiet. Let's go. Come on. Quiet.
You and Julian have a son together.
Only we don't know who he is or where he is.
Is this why Whitney is estranged from you? Because she found out that you and Julian have a son?
No. So Whitney's caught me alone with Julian several times very recently, and it's when we've been discussing how we could go about finding our son, but consequently, she thinks that we're having an affair. I'm afraid to tell her the truth because I don't think that she would forgive me for having kept it a secret in the first place. Nor would Simone, nor would TC. They would just think that our whole life has just been one colossal lie.
Oh, Eve, but those girls, TC, they love you so much, I'm sure they would understand.
Pilar, I have gone back and forth and debated this so much. And the only thing I can hope is that if Julian were to find our son, then Whitney and Simone could be made to understand what had happened and to forgive me for having been less than honest about my past. However, there is TC. And no matter how much TC loves me, I seriously doubt whether he would ever forgive me for having been with Julian.
But if Julian finds your son, everyone will know regardless, Eve.
It could be all a moot point anyway, because Alistair knows who our son is and where he is. And he has blocked Julian's search for him at every turn. He's just bound and determined that we're not going to find him.
That man's cruelty knows no bounds. To keep a child from his parents.
Sheridan and Louise, both clueless at their baby Martin's true parents. Not only will you never be together with your son, you'll never be with each other.
Hey, Hank. Thanks for dropping everything to meet me. Get what I asked for?
It's all there. What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, I'm applying for a job at Crane Industries. Wish me luck on my interview.
But you're crazy to think that Alistair will ever let you work for one of his companies.
Oh, yeah, I'm crazy. Crazy like a fox.
Oh, Beth, my dear. It's always a pleasure to see a beautiful woman in my office, but I'm not sure it's wise for us to be seen together. People might get suspicious, wonder what our connection is.
I came to warn you. Luis is out to get you.
Tell me something new.
This is new. Luis just left my house, and he's determined to gain access to Crane Industries, learn all of your secrets, and use them to bring you down.
Luis can't hurt me. He's tried countless times only to fail. His latest attempt will yield the same result, nada. So, relax, my dear. Come and have a drink with me. Tell me how that sassy simian Precious is doing.
No, I'd better leave before anyone sees me.
I see you're still the artful dodger whose survival instincts so enthralled and excited Charlie. She had quite a thing for you, Bethy.
But you were Charlie.
Indeed I was. That made you uncomfortable when we kissed. Now there's no reason to be...
I'm so glad I confided in you, Pilar. But you've got to focus now on you and your getting well. Finding my son, it's not your problem.
Wait, your son. Oh, my God. I can't believe I didn't think about this the minute you talked about you and Julian having a son. Well, he came to town looking for his parents, and all he had was an old newspaper clipping from some Harmony paper. Chad Harris must be your son with Julian.
Now, look, I know you're worried about Teresa. Okay, I am too. She did what she's doing, knowing full well what's gonna happen if she gets caught. All right, there's nothing we can do but But wish her luck on getting little Ethan out of the country before Rebecca finds out.
Well, see, that's what scares me. I mean, Teresa was already arrested for kidnapping before. If she gets caught this time, the Cranes will make sure that she's sent away for the rest of her life. You know, except for Fox and Sheridan, that whole family is dangerous.
Baby, I know how you feel about the Cranes. That's why I paid Alistair back the money he gave me to take you out for Valentine's Day. And from now on, we're gonna have nothing to do with the Cranes.
You know what? I love the sound of that.
And I love you.
Honey, I am so glad that you want to consider surrogacy. But it does not mean I've given up on wanting to adopt little Ethan.
No. No. Gwen, I'm not taking Teresa's son away from her.
Okay, you promised me that we could adopt any child I want, remember? And I want to adopt little Ethan. Honey, we have got to save that little boy from being raised by my mother and Julian.
Gwen, I said we could be a part of his life. But I'm not going to hurt Teresa to do that.
So Teresa's feelings matter more than mine do. I mean, you still love her, don't you? You love her more than me and little Ethan. And you know what? You always have, and you always will.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
Well, Teresa, you've been caught red-handed trying to kidnap that poor child yet again.
Okay. Look, you cannot have my son, okay?
Don't you just love a happy ending? Oh, and believe me, Teresa, this is the end for you.
The odds of Chad being my son are infinitesimal.
Impossible.
We have a janitorial position that needs filling immediately.
I can start today.
We had a report of a kidnapping.
She did it. Arrest her now.